Today, we're going to be talking about the sacrifice to success pyramid, and essentially, the more you put into the pyramid, the more you're going to be able to pull out, which is sacrifice, put in, success, pull out. Okay? So, this whole idea and this is an original idea, maybe someone else has said something similar, but as far as I'm concerned, I am pretty early onto this. And my ideology is, you have your pyramid, right? At the top is most important goal, right? So that could be MBA, that could be a millionaire, whatever it is. At the bottom, at the surface level, you're going to have way simpler goals that will be learn a language would be about middle road, but you get the point. Bottom, there's more goals to be there's more goals that can fit in this bottom zone, and then as you work up, it's less and less goals because, well, these goals get harder, and when they're harder, you have to sacrifice more. So for instance, if we start at the bottom here, I'm just going to do surface level goals that I would think someone would have, right? Get all A's this semester of school. That is very bottom tier. And if top tier only fits one goal, this bottom tier only fits, maybe it fits 15 to 20. Realistically, are you able to accomplish all those 15 to 20? Maybe. Typically, I like to go a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 range. So we'll do that. Just because if your goal is to accomplish all these goals, a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 method makes the most sense in constraints with time. So, yeah. Sacrifices that are needed in order to get all A's. There's not a lot of sacrifice. Don't use your phone in class, so you can actually listen and obtain some of the knowledge. Do all the packets. Do the easy worksheets that you're just, I don't really want to. Just do them. Go for tutoring, maybe after or before school. Small sacrifices that really aren't that inconvenient. Boom, you have all A's. I'm not going to list all 5 goals, but we'll move up to the 4 level. The 4 level could be something like working out every day, lifting every day, right? Sacrifices to lift every day. Maybe it's don't get food after school with your friends. Just going home in general to get on your phone and whatnot. Hanging out with friends after school. Summer's coming up, so waking up early. What else? Things like that. You kind of got to push yourself to do those things, but you will get your goal. Moving up to the 3 level. This is where it starts to get a little more serious, where it's, you have to sacrifice things. Guys, I'm hating this asymmetry. I have terrible skeletal asymmetry from just like one face-sided sleeping, hand on my face. So, where it looks nice, I'm trying to fix it, guys, but 3, you start having to put in, when you're at 5, it's more of a work to pull out. Stage 2, get 2 hands in there to pull out. Stage 3, you got to push in to pull out. You got to. You're going 1 hand in to pull 2 hands out of things, and then on 2, I mean, you're pushing two hands in to rip two hands out, and on one, you're throwing your whole body in there to get a pinky out. So, this 3 level, make the basketball team. Now, this is a lot more of a compounding effect. Lifting every day, a skills workout every day, constantly being in the gym, better diet, watching film, being on an AAU team for summer. There's a lot of factors that play into that. And so as someone who takes basketball pretty serious and plays at a pretty high level for their age, really just time in the gym, whether that's lifting or that's playing basketball, you have to make those sacrifices. And this is where the obsessive, repetitive discipline comes in. You have to wake up early. You have to sacrifice friend time, family time at times, fun time in general, eating out with friends, eating bad food, constantly eating junk food, staying up late, not prioritizing sleep, your workouts, all those things. You start having to put in more. Level 2. You get 2 of these goals. This, and the making the basketball team, that's if you're not that good. If you're a naturally good basketball player, that's going to be your 5 goal. Not everyone's goal levels are going to be the same because people are better at different things. So you're on to the 2 goals now. You're on your 2 level. And now it's like, okay, I really got to sacrifice. Dang, I got to break up with my girl. Okay, I got to break up with my girlfriend to achieve this goal. What would a 2 goal be? 2 goal would be build a, let's say, recurring, a consistent cash flow through YouTube Shorts. You really have to sit there and grind and be consistent. A lot of my higher goals are money-making things, and so that's where my kind of head is at in terms of like sacrifice and what you have to do and all. But you have to sacrifice a lot of family time, a lot, almost, and to achieve your 2 goal, you have to give up friendship. 3, 4, and 5, you had to put off, but for 2, you have to cut it off. You can't hang out with friends, To make the basketball team, you can work out and then go hang out with friends, but if you want to complete a 2 goal, you are going to have to work that whole time. You're going to, the obsession really takes over here. And sometimes it's not a love obsession, more of a discipline obsession. I think a lot of people get that mistaken, that some people have such a love for something they do that the obsession comes easy, the work is easy. And other people are obsessed in the sense of a discipline, that they're so disciplined that it is obsession, really. There's kind of a synergy between the two, because obsession is just a constant on your mind, on your actions, in your heart. I have a saying in my phone: if you feel it and you think it, you must do it, because all 3 are on the road to completing, succeeding. If you feel like, I want to make the basketball team this year, and that's all you're thinking about, well, shoot, if you start doing it, it's going to happen. And yeah, so that's our 2 level. Now our 1 level. I'm gonna go ahead and share my 1 level. My 1 level is to become a billionaire, and to be frank, the world's youngest self-made billionaire. Am I anywhere along the lines of that? No. Not really something to laugh about, because it is something serious to me. But yeah, that's my 1 goal. and I'm not sacrificing to achieve it, I'm not going to sit here and lie. But this isn't about me, this is about common knowledge and general knowledge that you can apply to yourself. To achieve a one goal. Friends? No. Family? No. School? No. Sleep, diet, overall health? No. Like, essentially what I'm trying to say is you have to throw everything away in order to get that. Like to achieve a 5 goal, you put 1 in, you get 1 out. To achieve a 2 goal, you typically put 1 in, you get 1 out. A 3 goal, you put 2 in, you get 1 out. Like 2 sacrifices equals 1 reward. A 2 goal, 3 sacrifices, 1 reward. And these are not small sacrifices. These are big sacrifices, mind you. A 1 goal, you must give 5 to 7 sacrifices. You must stop hanging out with friends, stop hanging out with family, stop going to the gym, stop applying yourself in school and paying attention, because that is time that you need to be spent learning, reading, or anything related to growing your business, in my sense, and my goal. Or if you, let's say, I was to go to the NBA, that's time you need to be spent watching film, doing a lot of other stuff. I hope you get it. You just have to throw away your life to achieve your one goal. And so I highly suggest to all of you, make yourself a goal pyramid. And then on the back, same pyramid, but then you're going to write the sacrifices for each one of those levels of the pyramid. And if you stay true to these things, you will accomplish your goals, no doubt. But remember what you have to put in to get that out. You have to sacrifice everything to gain something. So if it really means enough to you, you will make the sacrifice. If it doesn't, then it just won't happen for you. But yeah, guys, that is my breakdown of sacrifice to reward. The more you put in, the more you get out. And just the SR pyramid, sacrifice to reward pyramid. And it's a good exercise to really help you understand what you really want in life and how much it takes to truly achieve that goal. And a lot of people are not built for it. I don't even know if I'm built for it, because I'm trying to juggle all these different things. And my final thing I'll say is, in your goal pyramid, don't try and achieve everything. You can, but it'll be a lot more difficult. Because if you're trying to achieve 5 goals, 4 goals, 3 goals, 2 goals, 1 goal, that's too many goals to achieve and focus on. You really kind of have to hyper focus, no matter what level, on about 3 or 4. But if it's 1 or 2, then you're gonna have to focus on the 1 and the 2. You're gonna have to just sacrifice a lot. And the higher you go up in the pyramid, the more you have to sacrifice, and the less attention you can pay to any of these other goals. Like, if you want to achieve your 1 goal and you don't really care about your 2 to 5, take them and throw them out. Doesn't matter, because that's a sacrifice.